Hello, today's topic is nervous system and under that neuron. Basically today I'll discuss about neuron. Contents you can see here, that structure of the neuron, functions of the neuron, and test yourself. Now you see the just drawing of the neuron. Here I have given this thing. You can see that basically three parts are there. Okay. First, this part is known as cell body, and this total yellow portion, okay, this is known as axon. And here we can see the last portion, this is axon terminal. So this total, this blue portion is known as cell body or dendron. And you can see that these from dendron, this side some small portions, these are known as dendrites. Within that we can see this thing, that is nucleus. And here it is not when you draw or any other picture you can see and you can understand that basically this dendron is joined with the axon. There is a portion present that is known as axon hillock. Now come about this axon, and here we see that myelin sheath is present, and this is the Schwann cell, it is also present, and here there is no myelin sheath, so this is known as where just the myelin sheath is interrupted. There we can see the nodes of Ranvier. Basically any stimulus or anything can pass through this. Suppose I touch you, okay, then these dendrites collect the stimulus, then it passes through this thing, this axon terminal, and from here we see some knobs that is known as synaptic knobs, and from there acetylcholine, one substance is present that is known as the neurotransmitter. It basically transmits that stimulus from the previous neuron to the next neuron. Okay, clear? Next, if we see that these are the two, basically drawing of two neurons. Here you can see that the myelin sheath is present, okay, and here you can see no myelin sheath. Understand? Here you can see that myelin sheath is present, here no myelin sheath. So you just see, now now you can see that from first neuron how the impulse is going so fast, see, as myelin sheath is present there. And next one you see, definitely stimulus is going, but it takes a little bit extra time. That is the basic difference. Now directly I come to the note. Okay, you see here one picture is given. Totally you can see the thing. As I told you earlier also, again I am telling you that these are the dendrites, nucleus, little granules, some like in the cell you can see now that dot portion is there, that is known as these little granules. Also this is the cell body, Schwann cell is present, nodes of Ranvier, The total portion is known as axon, and then axon terminal and synaptic knob. Here some button-like structure is present, that is known as the synaptic knob, through which basically the acetylcholine or ACH is present, which is known as the neurotransmitter. Now here you can see that neuron is known as the structural and functional unit of nervous system. Okay, so many neurons are basically present, and without neuron, now you can understand that we have not a single type of feelings or anything we can do without neuron. A typical neuron consists of a cell body, dendrites, single axon, and the soma is usually compact. The axon is axon and dendrites are filaments that comes out from the dendrites. Okay, normally we can see that dendrites, these are the normally branch, non-branch, and same case in case of axon also. And as you know that I told you earlier also that where basically the axon join with the dendron, there is a portion is known as the axon hillock. Okay. Neurons may lack dendrites or have no axons. The term neurite is used to describe either a dendron or an axon, particularly when the cell is undifferentiated. Okay. Now I discuss about the functions of neuroglia and neurons. Neuroglia are those cells of nervous system that are not neurons, but these cells from myelin protect, support and maintain equilibrium in nervous systems. So they are commonly known as neuroglial cells, or we can say also glial cells. Some neurological cells functions primarily as the physical support for neurons, and some cells regulate the internal environment of the brain, especially the fluid surrounding the neurons. Neurological cells also direct the migration of neurons and produce molecules that modify the growth of axons and dendrites. So these are the functions, and the neurological cells of the hippocampus and cerebellum participate in synaptic transmission. I told you earlier na, that there is some in the axons, there is some button-like structure is present, and the just end of one neuron and starting of another neuron, in between that there is that gap that is known as the synaptic cleft, and that within that basically from that synapse ACH is transmitted. So these help in the synaptic transmission and also regulate the clearance of neurotransmitters from the synaptic cleft and release transmitters such as ATP, which helps in synaptic function also. So main function, if we go for that, then we can see the main functions is that to surround neurons and hold them in place for proper conduction, to supply nutrients and oxygen to neurons so that neuron can transmit impulse accurately. It's very important to insulate one neuron from another, to destroy pathogens and remove dead neurons for maintaining neuronal transmission. Next, if we see functions of neurons. Neurons are specialized cells of the nervous system that transmit signals throughout the body. Neurons have long extension that extend out from the cell body called dendrites and axons, as I told you earlier. And dendrites are the extension of neurons that receive the signals. Dendrite basically receive the signals and it passes through the axons, and last from there, that within that button, that is from there ACH or neurotransmitter is secreted and it transmits to the next neuron. Main function of the neurons are Afferent neurons convey information from tissue and organs into the central nervous system and are sometimes also called sensory neurons. So next is the efferent neurons transmit signals from the central nervous system to the effector cells and are sometimes called motor neurons. And number 3, interneurons connect neurons within specific regions of the central nervous system. Afferent and efferent also refer generally to neurons that respectively bring information to or send information from the brain region. So these are the functions of neurons, neuroglial cells. Better you write these notes in your copy. Okay, and some questions are there. See, what is a structural and functional unit of nervous system? You have to write in your copy. Draw the structure of neuron and label different parts. Help of pencil. Okay. And number 3 is state briefly the function of neurons. Clear? Okay. Thank you. If you are new to my channel, then subscribe the channel for getting more videos.